Oh my God. Oh, right. Welcome to day 2 this week. We're going to be moving on to some core exercises. So a bit of abdominal work today, bit of glute work at the end. I hope we're all recovered from our first workout. I hope we're not too bad. We're not too sore. Still feeling those legs? Right, so today it won't be as tough. The breathing will definitely come down just a little bit. We're definitely going to feel the core after today, right? So we have a few exercises to start with, right? Good, right. We're all ready. If you do have some water, grab some water before we get started, right? So we'll do a quick stretch. So going to the edge of your mat, feet down nice and low. And we're just going to take a nice stretch straight down, right? All the way through. Nice big deep breath, right? Exhaling now. 3, 2, and bring the arms all the way straight up in front of you. And nice big stretch. And we're going to bring it sideways, tilt it sideways. All the way through. 3, 2, and bring it back to the center and opposite direction. 3, 2, and 1. Right. So before we do get started, we do not need shoes. So if you've got any shoes on, take them off. I'm going to do them in some socks today to get yourself nice and comfy. And we're going to get ready to start. So the first one we have is some leg raises, right? So we have leg raises, toe touches, and V-ups, right? So we're going to do 10, 15, and 20. So 3 sets, all by reps today, right? So do 10 leg raises, 10 toe touches, 10 V-ups, and then moving it back, right? Ready? So first one we have is some leg raises, right? So we'll bring yourself down. The majority of the session will be down on the mat, right? You're staying down on the mat. Get yourself nice and comfortable first. We're going to start you off by bringing your hands underneath your hips, right? That's just going to engage that back. Keep that core nice and tight. Bringing the legs all the way through, nice and straight, and control it all the way back down. And let's go straight back up and bring it all the way through, right? Try and keep that lower back down on that mat the whole way. You can lie down fully, it'll be a little bit easier if you want to make it more advanced. Keeping yourself slightly higher, that's just going to keep more tension in the core. Make sure that hands underneath the hips, all the way up. And straight back down. Do not let the feet touch the ground at the bottom, right? So keeping them up as high as you can. Back down. 10, right? Ready for that? So, right. Ready? So, back nice and flat. Right, so keeping it there. Ready for that? So, legs up, point the toes, down to my hands, and then straight back up. So let's go. 10. All the way through, legs up, and bring it back down nice and slow. 9. Let's go all the way through, deep breaths in and out. Let's go. 8. You got it all the way through. 7. Perfect. Let's go. 6. All the way through. You got it. And 5. Nice and strong. Right. Last 4. Let's go. 4. All the way through. Last 3. You've got it. Nice and easy. Last 2. Perfect. And one last one, right? So a few seconds rest. Okay. So where you are, same thing. So bringing the legs up for me. So we're going to go on to toe touches next, right? So bringing the legs all the way straight up. Now hands, you're going to bring them up and reach for the toes, right? So you're going to go almost in a crunch position. So almost crunch that core and reset it back again, right? So deep breath out as you come up and then deep breath in on the way down, right? Make sure when you come up and you've squeezed that core, you hold a few seconds, right? So you really want to engage a hold, then release it back down, right? Okay. Ready? 10 of those. Hold 1. Deep breath out. 2. Perfect. All the way. 3. You got to keep it there. 4. Nice and strong. Let's go. 5. All the way through. Deep breath. 6. Reach it up nice and high. 7. Let's go. You got it all the way through. 8. Reach, reach, reach. Let's go. 9. All the way up. And let's go. 10. Perfect. How was that? Right. So V-ups. I'm going to move on to the V-ups next.
Okay.
Take a 5-second rest, right? So onto your V-ups. You're going to be on your mat. So you're going to combine both those exercises into one, right? So it's leg raises and toe touches into one. So bring yourself.
So that's the second set, is it?
Third set of these ones. We'll do 3 exercises back to back.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. Oh.
Right. So. Can I lean on that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Is that comfortable for you?
It's literally straight.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to. Cause I need to go. You can do that one. So lean it
Okay.
back. All right.
Guys, she has the microphone thing.
Microphone on. So bring yourself back as you come up, reach,
Yeah.
and then all the way back, right? Obviously, I can't go back with the hands as the mic say.
Yeah.
We do 10 of those, right? Ready for that? Right, so start your hands back. So you're gonna come up together, right? So hands and feet come up together, reach and touch, and then feet go back down when the hands go back down.
Okay. So like that, is it?
Right, so hands and feet come up as one, and then back down as one. Don't let the feet touch the ground or the hands, right?
Oh my God. It is hard.
It's a very tough exercise.
Is your question?
Don't come up all the way, so just come up halfway, right?
Okay.
So kind of keep the legs down. So bring them all the way down there. Today, let's go. 1, all the way in. 2, deep breath. Let's go. 3, you've got it all the way through. 4, bringing those legs in. Let's go. 5, all the way through. Nice and strong. 6, you got it. Keep it there. Let's go. 7, deep breath all the way through. 8, nice and easy. Last 2 reps, right? 9, let's go. And last one, 10, right?
Oh my God.
How was that?
And like my legs starting to
Shaking, right? So remember the legs. Are you gonna feel
okay,
it?
right?
That's completely normal, right? But try and keep it all in your core, right? So, a few seconds rest. I'm going to go on to your hundreds next, right? We'll do these ones together. I'll be on this side and the mat.
Okay.
Keep yourself down nice and low. Right, you ready to do it with me?
Okay.
So we'll keep it here and we're going to bring it up, right? So we have a 30-second hold next, right?
Okay.
Let's grab that timer.
Yeah.
Right, you ready for this one? Right, we're going to go in 3, 2, let's grab that 30 seconds. And let's go, let's bring it up. And we're gonna hold it there, right? Back nice and straight. Deep breath all the way through. Nice and easy, right? You've got it. Probably seeing the legs, are we? Right, all the way, 15 seconds, right? Last 15 seconds all the way through. And then we're repeating that round one more time, right? Less than 10 seconds, you've got it nice and strong. Bring those legs all the way, 5 seconds. 3, should feel them shaking, 2. And 1, perfect.
I'll let you do that next one.
Right, few seconds rest, and then we back onto leg raises again, right?
Okay.
Perfect. Right, grab some water if we need to.
Yeah, could we have our water please here?
Alright, grab some water. How are we feeling? Oh, shaking?
Shaking and
Right.
the legs.
Right, remember,
It's normal, guys. Okay.
it's normal. So remember your first one with your leg raises. So legs up and back down, toe touches, and then a combination of both, right?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Right, so after that, I'm going into the hundreds, right? So last of that. Right, ready? Keeping it there. So 10 reps again, right? Keep it as 10 the whole way through, just for day 1, right? Start off with your legs down, hands underneath the hips, legs down, and let's go. Bringing them up. 1, nice and slow on the way down, fast on the way up. 2, let's go. 3, nice and easy. 4, all the way through. 5, you've got to keep it there. Let's go. 6, all the way up. 7, nice and strong. Let's go. 8, all the way through. 9, perfect. And let's go. 10, right? 5-second rest. How was that? Feeling it?
It's okay.
Not too bad. Right, so remember 5 seconds rest. legs up, and we're gonna reach up for those toes, right? Keeping it there. Ready? 3, 2, and let's reach it up, right? 1, 2, nice and strong, deep breath. 3, all the way through. 4, you've got it. 5, deep breath, let's go. 6, all the way through. 7, nice and strong. 8, keep it there, let's go. Last 2, 9, and 1 last one. Perfect, right? 5-second rest, combination of both.
Oh my god, that one is hard.
And that's a tough one. And then I promise I'll do the hundreds.
Okay.
I'll do the hundreds, right? Ready? Deep breath. 3, 2, and so legs go back as they come up. Hands and legs come in together. 10. Let's go. Deep breath. 9. All the way through. 8. You got it. Keep it there. Let's go. Deep breath. 7. All the way through. You've got it. 6. Straight back up. Let's go. Ready? 5. Nice and easy. Last 4. All the way through. Last 3. 3. 2 more to go. Let's go. I've got you. 2. And let's go. 1 last one. Perfect. Right.
Oh my god.
Right. Few seconds rest. Moving on to hundreds for 30 seconds. Right. Right. Ready for this one?
Yeah.
Right. I'll use a rest and I'll go on to the next one, guys. Right. We're all ready. We're going to take 3 seconds and we're going to go. Right. 3, 2, and 1. Right. So remember, deep breath and keeping in there. Right. Holding it there. You got it? Yeah. Now, to make this easier for you, if that's too hard, holding underneath and keeping your back as straight as you can, right? Nice and easy. So that'll be a little bit easier. Want to make it slightly easier, hold it there, right? So different variations between under the leg or bringing it up and then keeping your back nice and straight, right? If you are feeling that in your lower back, you're not tensing that core tight enough. 3, 2, and 1. Right. Stretch it out. Grab some water. Take a rest. How was that?
Great.
Right. So we're going to move on to our next one, right? So crunches in and out, normal crunches, and then reverse crunches on next, right? So crunches in and out would be kind of, your crunch would be bringing yourself upwards, right? And then back down again. Crunches in and out is keeping the toes there, so crunch, bring it in and all the way through, right? So in and out for 10, nice and strong, right? Second one is your normal crunches. So again, lying on the ground, reach it up and then bring yourself back down. So back goes flat down on the end, and then reverse crunches, lying on your back, completely flat, legs in, and then bring your knees up into your chest and back down the way again, right? Perfect, right? So I'll start off with crunches in and out, and we'll do our last 2, right? Ready? So we have 10 crunches in and out, right? Deep breath. 3, 2.
Just move your hair.
Perfect. And 1, right? So starting legs up, bringing it out, back in, squeeze. 1, bringing it out all the way through, and 2, nice and strong, bringing it out. 3, all the way through. 4, out, and 5, right? All the way through. 6, you've got to keep it there. 7, all the way through. 8, last 2, 9, and 1 last one. 10, right?
It's a tough one. Is there any easier version for
Tough one of that will be crunches again. So just keeping it there. You don't have to bring it all the way in, so keep it out and in, right?
Yeah.
That would be a nice, easy version of that.
Legs start to shaking.
Legs start to shaking, complete. Take a few seconds, right? Reset the core and back into it. So next one we have is your normal crunches, right? So we're gonna move you onto your back. Right, so remember, feet flat on the ground, back flat on the ground, right? You're gonna keep your hands along the legs, so where they are. As you come up, you're gonna reach your hands to your knees, right? So what's happening is from there, your back is coming off the ground, shoulders off the ground. You're squeezing, as you're squeezing, you're reaching all the way down, and then resetting your back on the ground, right? Ready? Let's go. 1, deep breath. 2, all the way through. 3, slower on the way down, right? 4, nice and strong. Let's go. 5, reach all the way through. You got a 6, Perfect, keep it there, let's go. 7, nice and easy, right? 8, deep breath, let's go. 9, all the way through. Last one, 10, right? How are we feeling?
Yeah, okay.
Last one there, right? 10, 10, perfect. How was that? Not too bad. Right, so now that we've done both your crunches in and out, now reverse crunches, right? So this one is a little bit more trickier. So what's going to happen is your feet are going, knees are going to be there. Lift them off the ground.
Like that, is it?
Yeah, perfect. Bring it in. So bring it, bend the knees for me. Bend the knees. Keep your feet a little bit more forward. And then drop the toes down to here. So without touching the ground, there. So bring it in and then back down to there, right? Deep breath out.
Like
1.
that, okay.
Perfect. Let's
Okay, 10, is it?
10.
Okay.
Move on. Slow on the way down, right? So drive it up 2. Slow control. 3. Deep breath. 4. Control it in. Squeeze, hold a few seconds and back. Try not to swing too much. So tuck it in like a squeeze. There you go. Better, right? 6. Let's go. Squeeze. Back down. 7. All the way through. 8. You got it. Keeping it there. 9. All the way through. And last one. 10. How was that? Perfect, right?
So it's tricky that you don't have to squeeze in. Yeah, I mean,
You're not going to swing with the legs, right? So reverse crunches is like a crunch. You do it slowly. It's just in the opposite direction. So you want to bring your knees up to your chest. So as slow as you can, bring it all the way in. So you're arching it and then bringing it back down to that starting position. So your starting position at the bottom and your ending position is exactly the same, right? So starting there and then bringing it all the way back, right? Deep breath. And we got one last set of that again, right? So I'll start you guys off with your crunches in and out, right? How's the abs feeling? Nice and tight?
Oh, yeah.
Feeling the burn already? Good, right? So remember with this one, we're just going to focus on our breathing, making sure if your back is sore, in between any of the sets, just bring your hips back and stretch it out, right? So take some time just to stretch it out if you need to. That's just going to loosen that lower back, right? Because in the beginning, if we're not used to the muscles or kind of not used to squeezing the core, you will kind of feel it there, right?
So I just want to explain this part in Bengali.
Yeah.
So তার যদি ব্যাকে ব্যথা হয় তখন একটু স্ট্রেচ করতে বলছে এরা like
So you extending the shoulders all the way forward by dropping the hips all the way back, right?
like that. Yeah, a few seconds, is it?
Just a few seconds, right? Just to kind of release the tension of the lower back.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Right, so moving on to our first set of that again. So remember, crunches in and out, right?
Yeah.
Everything today is 10 reps. Keep it nice and simple for our first core workout, right?
Yeah.
So ready, bringing it up and bringing it out. In 1, all the way through. 2, squeeze it all the way through. 3, bring it out nice and slow. 4, back down, and 5, all the way through. 6, you've got it. 7, 8, all the way through. Last 2 to go. 9, and one last one. 10. Perfect, right? Now into normal crunches. So we'll get you there.
And that was the easier version of these, like
To kind of not bring it all the way back, trying to keep it in upright, almost like if I was to keep it in 100s, if that makes sense. So keeping it there, you're just doing small movements in, small. So kind of take it a little bit slower, smaller movements in. Even if you have to hold your legs underneath, bring yourself back and squeeze it in, right?
That's the easier version.
Easier version of that, right?
Yeah, if you can't do that,
Because remember what happens is when your legs go forward and your back's going back, you're stretching it out, keeping all the tension in the middle of the body, right?
Yeah.
So all through the core, right? Next one, normal crunches. So lying on your back, remember we're going to reach up towards the knees. Exhale, squeeze that core, right? Ready? And let's go. So drive all the way through. 10, right? Hold a few seconds at the top. Release it back down. 9, let's go. 8, all the way through. Let's go. 7. You got it. Straight back up. 6. Perfect. Let's go. 5. Nice and strong. Right, guys, we got 4 more. Let's go. 4. Last 3. 3. All the way through. 2 more to go. Hold that top of tension at the top. One last one. Perfect, right. 5 seconds, reverse lunges next, right? So remember your starting and your end point where your feet are bent at the bottom, stay the same, right? We're not gonna swing it back in. We're gonna control the knees into the chest and control it back, right? So remember with your core, any ab exercises that you do, the slower you do it and the more you keep the tension on the core, the more you're gonna feel it, right? Anyone can just swing it straight up and back down, right? So that depends on how you want to challenge yourself, if you want to make it easier or if you want to make it harder, right? And do take rest in between if you need to, right? But we'll try and keep up, right? Ready? Bring the knees straight in and keep back down, right? 1, let's go, deep breath. 2, remember our feet don't touch the ground, right? All the way. 3, perfect, let's go, deep breath. 4, nice and strong, right? 5, all the way in. Let's go. 6, you've got to keep it there. All the way through. 7, nice and strong. Let's go. 8, deep breath, keep it all the way through. 9, you've got it. And last one there, 10, right? How was that? Not too bad? Right, so now we've gone over all 3 crunches for today's workout, right? If you do want to kind of record the workout as you guys are doing it, so if you ever want to come back and look at this, you have that there, right? Because obviously we are live, so you can keep that recording of yourself training, right? And you can see your improvements as you go each week, just to work on that at your own free time as well, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So,
Let me fix your mic a little bit. Yeah.
Perfect. Got it there. Right. So plank up and down for a minute next, right? I'm going to demonstrate these ones and do these ones for you guys.
Okay.
So planks now, there's different variations of them.
Your mic.
Keep it outside. Right. So different variations and it's easier and harder. So I'll start you off easier way first, right?
Okay.
Easier is on the knees, bringing yourself forward. Make sure elbows are underneath shoulder blades, right? Elbows underneath. Starting off there, you're going to bring yourself up. So up onto your wrists, back down onto the ground, right? Now you don't want your core to move, your hips to move side to side. Keeping it there, bringing yourself up and down we go, right? So that will be your easier version. Now the harder version, what you're going to do is up into a high plank. So nice high plank position, core nice and tight. Drop it down all the way through and straight back up again, right?
How many of them?
Right, we're going to do 10 of those, right? Ready? Right, so high version onto your toes. Perfect, right.
Okay, my feet is slipping.
Slipping, right. So if you are on a mat, we're at home, right?
Yeah.
Or I can take the socks off. Right, ready? So bring it up. For 1, back down. Perfect. Up for 2. Try and keep those hips as straight as possible, right? Let's go straight up. 3. Let's go. You got it, right? Up we go. 4. Nice and easy. Up we go, right? 5. Perfect. Let's go straight up. 6. All the way through, right? 7. Nice and strong. You've got to keep going. Let's go. 8. All the way through. Keep it there, right? 9. You've got it. And let's go. 10. Right? How was that?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going to go onto a normal plank for 30 seconds next, right?
Yeah, okay.
So your normal plank would be, you can stay exactly where you are there.
Yeah.
So normal plank would be onto the elbows, either onto your knees. If you are on your knees, drop your hips down, right? So drop the hips down. If that's too easy, start off on your toes, right? 30 seconds. Ready for that?
Okay.
Right. Go in there, ready? So remember, try and keep yourself upright. So all the tension in the shoulders. Drop the hips down. 3, 2, and let's go. So we have 30 seconds, right? So we've done first variation of plank, which was up and down. Your second one is keeping it still, right? So all the tension should be in your core, right? So driving your hips down. You will feel a bit in the shoulders, but making sure it's in that core, right? We are already halfway through. We're coming up to the last 10 seconds. deep breath in and out, right? Nice and strong. So 5 seconds left. All the way. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. How was that?
Oh my god.
Tough?
It was tough.
Right. So we got side planks next, right? So you can grab some water while I explain the next one. So side planks, there's easier versions and there's harder versions, right? So I'm going to explain the side ones. So you're obviously going to do one side, rotate to the other side afterwards, right? So starting you off, it's going to be straight legs, and then you're putting all your pressure onto your shoulders, right? So you can keep one hand in front of you or on your hips, right? If you're a little bit wobbly and the balance isn't that great, suggest putting the hand in front of you. That's going to keep you nice and stable, right? Making sure once you are in this position, from your shoulder all the way to your hips, to the ankles, should be one straight line going down the body, right? So that would be the harder version. To make that easier, from that straight line, you're going to bring your knees, bend them back. So straight legs, bending it all the way back, and then lifting the hips up, right? Arm can either go straight back up to make it a little bit harder, keeping it down to the ground or onto the hips, right? So we'll start you off, 30 seconds, legs straight and hands straight back up, right? Ready for that?
Okay, I'll try.
You got it?
Okay.
Or do you want me to do it?
I think
I'll do it?
Yeah, you'll do that.
Right. Perfect. Yeah. So 30 seconds there.
Yeah.
Right, so remember keeping it there. Feet nice and straight. Putting all your pressure underneath the shoulder. And 3, 2, and let's go. So hips up and hold it there, right? 30 seconds hold, nice and easy. Deep breath all the way through. So remember, keep all the tension in the core. You might feel it on the side in the obliques. All the way, right? So 15 seconds left. Nice and strong all the way through, right? You got it. 10 seconds. Nice and easy, right? 5, 4, in 3, 2, and 1, right? Perfect. So one last one, opposite side. Do you want to try the opposite way?
Okay.
So feet that side, body this side, right?
So I'll do the easier version.
Easier version, yes. So I'll show you guys all the easier version. So there, then bend it straight back. Perfect. Bring your hips forward. There you go, forward. There you go. So you're nice and straight. And let's go. So 30 seconds, right? Holding that there all the way through, right? Everything should be squeezed as tight as you can, right? All that tension in the core, right? Nice and strong. You've got it. Holding it there all the way through, right? Deep breaths. You've got it. Nice and easy. Right, so 10 seconds left. The last 10 seconds. You've got it, right? Hips all the way up. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. How was that?
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
I think it definitely works on some upper body strength as well, I think, and a lot of balance.
Yeah,
so if you do any leg exercises, all your balance does come from your core.
Yeah.
So doing things like that is going to obviously give you nice toned abs, keeps the balance nice and straight as well, right? Some loads of benefits to it. Right. So we all need to grab some water. We're all okay?
Yeah, we are okay. Do you
we
need
okay?
some water? You can grab some water.
Well, grab some water if we need to. So next one is shoulder taps. I'm going to go on to those ones next, right? So shoulder taps, easier version first, and then we'll make it harder, right?
Okay.
So shoulder taps will be the same as a high plank position, keeping it there, making sure that from your wrist, it's in line with your shoulders, right? Okay. So all in line. You're going to rotate from one side to the other. So keeping it there, rotate from one side, switching it back, opposite side, and you're going to do it nice and slow, right? Okay. Now it looks very easy. Yeah. Looks very, very easy, but it's a little bit harder, right? Yeah. Harder version, up into that high plank, keeping it there, and side to side all the way through, right?
Right, okay.
Ready for that one?
Yeah, I'll do the...
Try the easy one first for the first 15 seconds, and then if that's still hard, keep it there. Yeah. If not, challenge yourself, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So if you do need to go up onto the toes, go up onto the toes, right? Okay. Ready for that?
Yeah, 30 seconds, is it?
30 seconds, guys, right? Ready? 3, 2, and let's go, right? So your main focus is keeping your hips straight, right? So the tighter your core is, more stable you are, the less your hips will incline to rotate side to side, right? All the way through, nice and strong. You got it, keeping it there all the way through. Deep breaths, right? Last 10 seconds left, you've got it. Nice and easy all the way through, keeping that tension there. 5 seconds to go in 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. How was that?
Cool. Yeah.
Not too bad?
Not too bad, yeah.
Perfect. Right. So we're going to start that all over again from your plank up and downs, right?
Oh, yeah, plank.
Plank up and downs. I'll go on to the next one for you, right?
Okay.
So take a few seconds. So plank up and downs.
Oh, okay, I know.
Up and down, right? You want to do it?
Okay, yeah.
Right. So ready for these ones?
Yeah.
Right, so remember we're going to start you off onto your elbows on the ground, onto those toes. Ready for this one?
Yeah.
3, 2, and let's go. So bring yourself up and straight back down again, right? Nice and strong all the way through down. And let's go. Bring it all the way up. Keeping it nice and steady, right? Small baby movements. Less than 20 seconds to go, right? Nice and strong. You got it. Bringing it down. Right, we got last 10 seconds there. All the way through, right? Keep it there. So 5 seconds left. You've got it. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. How was that?
Okay.
Not too bad?
Okay.
Right, so normal plank next, right?
Okay.
So just onto the elbows, right?
Yeah.
Few seconds rest. Grab some water. Right, how's that core feeling? I think definitely training the abs and core definitely gives you time to think. It's a lot to think about. It's not just moving, doing an exercise, let's say from jumping from A to jumping up to B.
Yeah.
This is kind of, okay, you have to keep the tension
Yeah.
the whole way
Tight.
through, right? You've got to constantly think, is my core tight? Am I breathing in and out? Is my hips moving side to side? Am I stable? So it's a lot to kind of think about,
focus.
right?
You have to focus what
Oh,
you're
you
doing.
really had to focus on what you're doing to kind of really feel it, right?
Yeah.
So normal plank for the next one. So onto those elbows next, right? Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, and 1, right? So just keep it there. So this one's nice and still, right? Core nice and tight. You've got it. Almost there. Let's go. It's okay if those arms are shaking. If it's getting harder in this position, drop it down to your knees. It is an easier version, right? Keep it there all the way through. Making sure that your hips aren't all the way up towards the ceiling. Make sure your body is nice and straight, right? So you aren't putting tension in your lower back. Everything is in that core. We got 3 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. How was that?
Okay. Oh,
Not too bad?
not too bad.
Right, so side planks.
Yeah.
I'll go into those when you got them.
Yeah. You do the first one.
First
and
one,
then-
right? So side planks sideways, again 30 seconds. So making sure, again, a lot to remember in the setup of this exercise. So making sure shoulder underneath the elbow and it's nice and straight. From your hips all the way down to the ankles is a nice straight body all the way through. Hands either on the ground or bring them up onto those hips, right? 3, 2, and let's go. So raise them up as high as we can all the way through, right? Deep breath. So you're raising it all the way, making sure you are squeezing that core nice and tight, right? 20 seconds left. Nice and easy all the way through. You got it. Keeping it there. So we got 10 seconds. Exhale and inhale after, right? All the way through. 5 seconds to go. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down nice and slow, right? Ready? Opposite way, right? Hands there, all the way through. Got it there? Yeah. So, easier version of that would be to bend the knees. Yeah. Perfect. Drop your hips forward. So, there we go. And drive it up. Right, so 30 seconds there, right? Keep it nice and tight. Focus on that breathing all the way through, right? You got it nice and strong. Keep it there. 20 seconds left, right? Last 20 seconds all the way through. You got it. Holding this out. Nice and easy, right? We've got last 10 seconds, guys. Hold it nice and tight all the way through. Shake it out. Almost there. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. How was that? Tough towards the end?
Oh yeah, I was counting down for you. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I go,
And then 1 never happened. Right.
oh my God, it's
So,
1.
shoulder taps for next one.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right, last set of those planks, right? So I've literally given you a lot of planks to think about today. So, ready? Shoulder taps. We're going to go with 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So remember, rotating side to side, right? All the way through. Try and keep those hips nice and stable. Perfect. All the way through. So we've got 20 seconds left, right? Last 20 seconds all the way through. Nice and strong, right? Keeping this there. We've got 10 seconds left. Last 10 seconds, right? All the way. Keeping it there. 5 seconds to go. Nice and easy, right? 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. How was that?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Feeling it?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Take a few seconds. We're going to grab some water next, right? Okay. So we've got a little bit of cardio next. We've got 3 more ab exercises. Moving on to some glutes. So a little bit more activation on the glutes work. And then we will be done for today. How are we all finding the session?
Oh,
Good?
it's good. It's not too tough. It's moderate. You know, anybody can start.
It's
Even though they're beginner, you know?
I think a lot of people definitely don't focus on the core
Yeah.
as much. So yeah, you see workouts all the time. You do squats, you do body weight stuff, but it's really important
That you focus.
especially if you're on stage, if you're in a bikini, in a dress, you want to make sure that we're nice and tight. That also helps with the posture.
Yeah.
So in that same position, that's going to help bring the shoulders back because
Yeah.
so you're working a lot at the same time, right?
Okay.
So
And can Kira tell me that all of these exercises we are doing, is that for men and women? Both can follow that?
both can follow this, but I've designed the programs obviously because in guys, 8 weeks you are on stage, you are competing, right?
Yeah.
You want to obviously look a certain way and you want to
Yeah.
feel confident in your body. You want to bring the best version
Show
of
off you.
yourself to that stage, and that's what you're working towards and you're working so hard towards.
Yeah.
So remember, if you are on stage, it's all to do with how you look, right?
Yeah.
How you present yourself. So
Yeah.
if you are in high heels and you've got some nice toned legs, or
Yeah.
if there's a bikini, or if you're in front of a camera, you
Yeah.
have the confidence, you don't feel like, okay, I'm
That's
not
it.
the best version of me.
Yeah.
You've got an overall tone. So yes, it is for men and women. You
Yeah.
both can do it,
Yeah.
but I've kind of targeted this
Yeah.
towards our 8-week transformation, right?
And also, when you're physically fit, you feel confident automatically.
Oh, and bringing it definitely
Yeah.
makes a huge
Yeah.
difference,
If I-
right? When you
yeah.
know you've put in the work to
Yeah.
achieve, because I did do pageants myself as well,
Yeah.
and I did do a bit of modeling on the side. So
Yeah.
there's nothing worse than being in front of a camera and not feeling your best, and
Yeah.
not knowing that you haven't put that work in to achieve what you want to, and you want to come
Yeah.
there, and you've obviously put a lot of work into
Yeah,
it.
of course,
There's
yeah.
different rounds, different processes that take place. So
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
working on you and kind of focusing on this
Yeah.
is going to help you know it's the bigger picture at the
Yeah.
end of it, right?
Yeah, exactly. And the end goal is you can see your best version of you.
And that's what you want. You want to
Yeah.
bring the best version
Sure,
of you,
yeah.
and you want to have fun with it as well, right? You
Yeah,
want to
exactly.
enjoy the process.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. You might not be the fittest or the strongest, or you might not be really good at it, but you showed up.
Exactly.
You're here and you're
And
taking
you
your
start-
time with it. It's a starting point, right? It's
Yeah.
our first week.
Yeah.
We'll grow and you'll see you'll make baby steps, you'll get
Exactly.
stronger, and it just motivates you.
Exactly.
To
Just
kinda-
start. You have to trust the process.
Oh,
And-
you do,
And you're
100%.
taking the action. First action, you're taking it. So you have to trust the process. That's all. Yeah.
And there is some workouts and days that you're gonna feel you got all the energy in the world, and some days you just don't have it. You might have not slept the night before, or you're just gonna take baby steps and keep it, right?
Yeah.
We'd love to see your progress. So taking videos, getting involved in it as
Yeah.
well, seeing all your other contestants kind of
Yeah.
being involved and doing
Yeah.
that. We'd love to see it, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Perfect. So we're going to move. We've taken a nice bit of rest. So
Yeah,
we're going to
okay.
move on to some mountain climbers next.
Okay.
We got hill touches and then bicycle climbers,
Yeah,
right?
Can I fix,
Yeah,
your
perfect.
mic? Because I want all of our viewers can hear you properly. Yeah.
Right. Go to there. Perfect, right.
Yeah. Okay,
So when
it's
it
good.
keep moving, does it?
Yeah, it's because you're working out, you know, so it's just okay. Yeah.
Right, so I hope you all can hear me there. Right.
I just want everyone. I want
To
to make
make
sure that
sure-
everyone hear you properly.
And can obviously understand me with the South African accent as well. So we can Google Translate there, yeah.
They will understand.
All
you,
right. So, mountain climbers, we did this one in our first workout of the week.
Yeah.
So we might remember these ones.
Yeah.
So we'll do 30 seconds of these. So up into your high plank again.
Yeah.
So keeping it there, up onto your toes, and then bringing the knees up into the chest and back the way they came, right? So it's a squeeze and back. So that's nice and slow. And then picking that pace up all the way through, right? Ready for those 30 seconds?
Yeah. Okay.
Right, let's get started again, right? 3, deep breath, 2, and let's go, right? All the way through. So as those knees tuck them into the chest, tense that core, right? Nice and tight, 30 seconds. Let's go all the way through. Nice and easy, you've got it, right? We're coming up to our last few exercises, and then we're done with today's session, right? We're all doing great. Let's go all the way through, right? Keep it up. 10 seconds left. Let's go, last 10 seconds. Nice and strong, right? All the way through. 5 seconds left in 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. How was that?
Okay, good.
Right. So we're going to go on to some bicycle crunches next, right?
Bicycle crunches. Okay.
Bicycle crunches. So going onto the mat, keeping it there. Right. So bicycle crunches up into a high plank position, keeping it there. Hands just behind the ears, and you're going to rotate. So opposite leg to opposite hand, back and rotate side to side. So you're going to be bringing your obliques in. So every time you're rotating, opposite elbow comes into opposite knee.
Yeah, okay.
And bringing it back, right? Obviously, the lower down you go and you bring it in, the harder that's going to be. Staying up will be a little bit easier, right?
I used to do the, lie down and then do the. Which one should I do then?
Right, so you're doing this. Whoop, I can't go down on that, right?
I'll
But
show you. So then.
right, so if you're lying down, you probably taking it probably a little bit easier.
Like this one, no?
Yeah, so it'll be a little bit easier. Obviously, the higher up you get, what's happening when you're lifting your back up? More tension in the core, right?
Okay.
So go at your pace with that, right?
I'll try then. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to do last 30 seconds of abs here, and then move on to some glutes, right? 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, right? All the way through. Nice and easy, right? Side to side. Let's go. You've got it. All the way through. Deep breath. Every time you are rotating and bringing it down, squeeze and exhale out, right? We got 15 seconds left. Nice and strong. All the way through. Right, last 10 seconds. You got it. Keep it there all the way. Nice and easy, right? Rotating. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. How was that?
It was tough.
Tough one?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A lot of movements, right? So we're going to finish off with some hip thrusts, right?
Okay.
So a bit of glutes, and then we're done for today, right? I think we've all done a great job with today's workout.
Right.
So I'm going to get you to lie on your back. Obviously, I can't do these ones, so I'll show you demonstrated here. So lying on your back for me, dead straight. Bring the knees, so bring them put feet flat on the ground, and then bring them slightly so about there, right? Perfect. So you're going to bring your hips up towards the ceiling, pressing from your heel of the foot, right?
Okay, yeah.
So from there, you can keep your hands either on your waist or straight down to the side there, right? So as you're bringing that up, you want to squeeze, tense, and then release the hips straight back down again, right? As you lift up, bring it up with your heel of the foot, right? So bringing it up, deep breath out, squeeze, bring it up from that core and back down again, right? So you're lifting from the core of the body as you're bringing those hips, drive it through, right? Deep breath out, onto the heels, perfect. Back down, right? 3, let's go all the way through. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 4, you've got it.
Will I do a little bit faster?
Yeah, a little bit faster, right?
Okay.
Let's go. 5. Last 5, and then onto single leg, right? 5. Perfect. Let's go. Ready? 4. Nice and strong. Right, guys, we've got last 3 left. Let's go. Squeezing those glutes at the top. 3. Perfect, right? Let's go. 2. And we're going to go on to our last squeeze. Let's go. Drive it all the way through. back down, perfect. Nice, single leg, staying exactly where you are. I'll give you, yeah, perfect, bringing it up. Now everything goes into the foot that's on the ground, heel of the foot. So drive it up for me, squeeze, and then back down again, right? So you're kind of isolating each glute. You will feel a bit of the hamstring at the back of the legs as well, right? So let's go. First rep all the way up, squeeze, and back down. 1, let's go all the way through, squeeze. 2, back down, nice and strong, right? 3, all the way through. Let's go. 4, deep breath, you've got it, right? 5, nice and strong. So 5 more to go. Let's keep it all the way up, controlling that negative down. Last 4 to go, and we're going to be switching legs, right? All the way through, deep breath. Let's go. 3, perfect. So last 2, let's go nice and strong. 2, all the way through, and 1 last one. Perfect, right? Switching it up, right? Few seconds, last exercise for today, right? Ready, opposite one. Deep breath, leg up, and let's go. So bring those hips all the way through, and back down. 1, let's go, nice and strong. Drive it up. 2, perfect, all the way through. You've got it, right? Let's go. Ready? 4, nice and strong. Drive all the way through. Let's go. 5, you've got it. So last 5, let's go nice and easy. 5, all the way through. Let's go. 4, perfect. So last 3 to go, all the way up. 3, and last 2, nice and strong. Let's go. 2, and 1 last one, right? Ready? All the way up, squeeze. Perfect, well done. How's our glutes feeling? Kind of feel that tension? Perfect, right? Staying where we are, guys. I'm going to stretch you out. So bring both knees up into your chest, and then holding them and bring them, tuck them in. Yeah, perfect. Tuck them all the way in, right? How was that?
Nice. I want to stay like that.
Right. So that's just going to loosen the tension from the core and your back, right? We got 3 more seconds. We're going to hold that there. Really bring those knees into that chest, right? 3, 2, and 1. So keep one knee in and opposite leg straight down to the ground. Put it flat on the ground. Pressing this knee all the way in, right? Press, press, press into the chest. Feel all the way at the back there, right?
Yeah.
So we got 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Right, switch it up. Opposite one goes flat. Opposite knee goes in. Dead straight down on the ground. Bring it all the way in. Tuck it in. In 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, right? Just going to loosen out our lower back before we end it off, right? So you can pop yourself up for me. All right, got in there. So remember the one I showed you before. So we'll bring the arms dead straight, so hips all the way back, hips back, and stretch it all the way down. Nice big stretch all the way through, right?
Okay.
Ready for that? Stretch it back. So arms, you want to feel the lats at the back, shoulders all the way, and then drop the hips down, right? Nice stretch. We're going to hold it there. We got 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Now to reverse that. So once you're down in that position there, hands stay flat on the floor. Bringing your hips down towards the ground. So stretch it through and then arch that lower back and bring yourself all the way up, right? And that's the opposite way, right? So hands stay where they are. Bring the hips, drive your hips straight down to the ground. Keep the arms dead straight. Perfect. So it's opening up the shoulders, opening up the chest, and it's stretching out that core, right? 3 seconds. We'll do 1 more on each way, right? Ready? And let's go. Bring it back.
So again, go to like that.
Yeah, again, bringing it back. 3, 2, and 1. So 1 last one, and we are done, right? All the way through. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Well done, guys. I hope we enjoyed that workout, right? Definitely going to be feeling that core tomorrow. Be nice and tight. Right.
Thank you, Kira. High five.
Smash it. Absolutely killed that workout, right? Remember, if you've recorded it, any questions, any questions at all, we'd love to help you out, right? Otherwise, keep up the great work. We want to see progress.
Okay.
And we'll see you again. Right. Bye.